Hi, welcome to the ITK podcast. My name is Deji Emmanuel, and we're glad to have you back today. Remember, ITK stands for Inside the Kiln, your favorite podcast, and mine too. Today, we have some of our very favorite guests back today in your favorite cinematographer and mine's, Mr. Gael. Gael, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Deji. How are you?
I am fantastic. And your favorite first AD and mine, Rocel. What's up, Rocel?
The ceiling.
There's a lot of things up.
Deji, I'm your only first AD.
What's that?
I'm your only first AD.
Sure. Well, today, I'm excited to bring back the dynamic duo. You've seen them in other podcasts that we've had in the past, but this is your first time actually seeing them together. They actually work very well. As you can tell by the handshake, they highlight the crew.
So annoying.
And they're always a fun time together. Now, I want to ask you guys.
Mahal kita.
No idea what that means.
That means I love you in Tagalog.
Oh.
You should say, Deji, go.
Who?
Mahal
kita.
Mahal kita.
Aww.
You see, I got it right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a language expert, if you didn't know. Ask me any language, I know it.
Pick a language, go.
Romanian.
I don't know it.
I don't think he's an expert.
Nah. Who told you that? Anyways, moving on. Gael, once again, is our cinematographer for Inside the Kiln. Gael, we know Rocel is the first AD.
Yep.
What is something that she does on set that
You
either
can't be mean. You're not allowed to be mean.
Oh, I'm roasted right
that
now.
you think is just hilarious or slightly annoying or weird?
Well, as the AD, she's obviously like telling everybody what to do, like kind of like actually taking charge of the whole production. When it comes to me, though, it's a little more special. You know, I need special care.
How so? What happened?
You know, like she yells at me mostly more than everybody else.
Because someone doesn't listen on set.
I don't listen, and you know,
Someone gets off track.
Is this a personal problem? Is this something that you need to work on?
No. It's a personal problem on her part. Like she has a problem with me.
Maybe if you listened on set,
But I like to listen.
then no, you don't listen.
Do we need an on-set therapist?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we have Kristen. She's
Kristen.
pretty much, but she's always on her side. So
Yeah. High five, Kristen.
I'm outnumbered.
Now, Rocel, I'm going to ask you the same question. When something that comes to Gael, is there something on set that you find that he does that you find hilarious or annoying or just weird? Keep the list short.
That last option does felt personal.
I think, well, on set for sure, especially when we filmed 3 days in a row, I think that was really tough. So I'll be nice and say that Gael was one of the people that like lifted people's spirits. Even though it was annoying, it was sometimes funny. Especially with like the sprinklers. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Tell us, what's the story about the sprinklers?
Well, when the sprinklers went off, someone
Start from the beginning. Set the scene.
We were filming outside in Sculpture Garden.
Yes.
And out of nowhere, the sprinklers went off. I think we shared it on the podcast that Joseph and I were in. But when the sprinklers went off, obviously everyone's like in panic mode, like, oh no, we have to save the equipment.
Yeah.
So while we were waiting for the sprinklers to do their thing, someone over here was posing in not the most appropriate way.
You were posing while water was about to get on all of our equipment.
Well, I was actually a hero that day because I don't know if you recall, but when the sprinkler went off, it was actually straight, like it was aiming for the Godox, the big light.
Yes.
So I was covering the pressure of the water coming out of the nozzle.
I actually do remember that. Yes.
And I nearly lost my hand.
Like a sprinkler's gonna take your hand out.
It was a pretty strong stream.
It is. It was.
So we want to get to know you guys more today. I want to know, if you had a theme song coming out every time you walked around sets, how about that? Every time you walked around set, there was your own theme song. What would it be?
Oh my god. Maybe you can go first. I don't know mine.
Mine, any Cat's Eye song, to be honest. I
Who?
love Cat's Eye.
Ah, gotcha.
Cat's Eye. I'll probably
Who's
say
that?
Cat's Eye is like a global girl group. I don't want to say K-pop, but they kind of, their style is kind of like K-pop, but each member is from around the world.
Never heard of
So
them.
yeah. Damn, Deji, you need to get on that.
I'm joking. I've heard of them. I just wanted to diminish their accomplishments.
What? They're literally amazing. I love them.
If you say so. No, they are pretty good. Anyways, what about you? You've had about 10 minutes to think.
Oh my goodness. The thing about me, Deji, is that the music I listen to is not the same one as most people here do.
Well, what is it? Tell us.
Well, since
We're intrigued.
I'm Latino, so I
Bad
listen
Bunny?
to a lot of probably not
Bad Bunny.
No, Bad Bunny. No, probably not Bad Bunny. I mean I do like his music, but it's not my favorite artist. I think he's pretty good, but
You know he's performing at the Super Bowl halftime show.
oh yeah, and
Yeah.
he's gonna perform again. I don't know if you know, but yeah, so it's gonna be any other artists that have performed twice at the Super Bowl.
Did he already perform at the Super Bowl before?
No, I don't
Previously?
think
I don't
so.
think so.
Bad Bunny did, right?
No,
Was he part of,
hasn't.
no, I don't think so.
He was
Or
part of.
Was he part of somebody else's performance?
Yeah, was it
Really?
Shakira's? I think. Or-
No, he was not.
Are you for real? I thought he was.
No, he's never performed the Super Bowl. I would have known, especially if it was Shakira's.
I'm sure he has.
No, he hasn't.
I'm sure he has.
Illy,
Wanna make a
who is
bet?
editing, fact check it. Someone fact check it.
We'll make a bet.
Watch.
Yes, we'll have that
At
to
a
you.
post. Illy
Yeah.
will.
But
Illy
Alec,
will
if you can hear this, please
Back on
fact
track.
check
Or
if
Joseph, fact check it. I
if-
bet you.
I think
he
he's
has
been
not.
performed.
Bad Bunny has performed
Maybe
Super
not as a main, but I think he's performed
I
before.
don't think he's performed.
Well, going back to the issue at hand.
yes, tell us your artist, please.
I would probably say I grew up listening to a lot of Mexican rap. So I would probably pick something by Hera MX. He's a Mexican rapper. Mexican rapper. His name is Hera.
Hera?
MX,
Okay,
Hera
cool.
MX. And I would probably say Nadie que nos controle, which means nobody can control us.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a good song.
so
It's really
you're a
good.
rebel
I'm a rebel, sir.
walking around set.
You know it.
You're a rebel walking around an organized set.
Everything.
Sounds about right.
Sounds yeah,
everything.
that sounds about right.
I am a rebel in every aspect of life.
What's the answer, Joseph?
Bad
Yes.
Bunny has performed at the Super Bowl.
He has.
During Jennifer Lopez's
Told you.
first 2020.
Ah, he was correct.
Now they owe me $20 each, and if they don't
I'll
pay
give you
up,
20 cents. How about that?
I do not dispute it. I just wanted to find out. I want to be a journalist and get to the truth. All right. And now that we have,
they didn't believe me because they always try to tell me what to do, but they can't control us.
they can. Hey, I see what you did there.
I'm being Deji now. I'm taking over the podcast. This is my podcast.
Hey, you might have had sub today. I was this close from not showing up.
What? Deji.
Anyways, let's talk about workflow. And listeners, viewers, you noticed our beautiful Inside the Kiln logo right here. Other previous podcasts, we have accidentally omitted it, but we finally got our together. And we're going to go through development of ITK, workflow, logistics, all those fancy words that you usually hear about corporate America. It's also used on film because we need to be able to work as a team, right? In order to get the proper footage out. And I don't know what these two are doing.
Straight across his eyes.
As I'm trying to talk to the viewers.
Sorry, Deji.
Oh, what?
Oh, nice.
What the?
We had the time show. It was this, if you didn't know, it's 3:12.
No, it's not.
Now, logistics and workflow. How did you guys manage working together when it came to certain scenes? Or actually, let me even find that out. What was your favorite scene to sort of work together? Or the one you had to work most together?
It's probably one of the ceramic studio
Yeah.
scenes because we actually needed to be really organized because of the number of people in the scene, because of the amount of shots that were needed for that specific scene.
Okay.
Lighting wise, everything needs to be moved in and out of the set. So I would probably say that's the one where we work together the most.
Yeah.
That and probably the sprinkler scene thingy.
Yeah. Yeah, because I had to make sure that I had to wrangle the grip so that they can help Gael, because he can't be the only one doing
True.
the setups by himself. So gathering them, making sure they help him, and like making sure everything's also organized. And when I say, hey, Gael needs this, they know where it is and
Yes.
where it's at. So yeah, I'll say that.
It's awesome. So, that being said, we have a special treat for you today because we had a great game last week. We have decided to bring it back this week. And we have another great game for you, our wonderful listeners. Go follow us at Inside the Kiln Movie. That's KILN. Usually I say at the end, but I don't know how many of you are actually listening that long. So I'm going to say it in the beginning. Go follow us at Inside the Kiln Movie. That's KILN
Movie.
To follow us our journey. And also, guess what, guys? We are less than 30 days away from a screening. We are excited. We're going to screen it here at the CSUDH campus for our students here. It'll be the first time anyone's, or at least a large number of people, have gotten a good look at what we have going on. And then after that, coming to a monitor near you. Let's play a game. Now, the game we're playing today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is a ranking. We are going to rank our favorite scenes. We're going to put them into tiers based on a number of different factors that I am going to completely make up. Whether it be location, how difficult it was to film, the cast used on each film, on each scene, how good the acting was, how amazing the cast was in getting everything set up for that particular scene. It can be a number of different factors. And you're going to have first access to our rankings. All right. We're going to go to scene 1. As you can see here, S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier. Luckily, we never go to D tier. This is an amazing film. I know it. You know it. Let's not kid ourselves. Nothing's ever going to touch this. C tier? I don't think it's going to touch that, but we'll decide. So what I want you to focus on is these 3. S tier, A tier, and B tier.
I have a question.
Yes.
What does the S stand for?
Yes. Have you watched anime before?
S is like...
So it's better than
Supreme.
A.
Yeah.
Oh, Supreme?
Right?
Sure.
Supreme.
Sure.
Like the pizza.
Like the pizza. But if you've ever watched anime, the highest ranking is always S tier.
Okay, that's something I just learned. Thank you guys.
Yeah, you're very, very
I
welcome.
appreciate the help.
You're welcome.
Moving on. Scene 1 is our scene where, how do I say this without spoiling it?
Scene 1 is our opening scene.
It is our opening scene. I can't really say anything else besides that without spoiling it. But something happens. Somebody dies.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Somebody goes missing.
Maybe
There's
not.
a chase.
Allegedly.
And a bunch of other stuff happens in scene 1. Now, when we think about scene 1, let's first talk about the location used. Let's talk about the difficulty in securing the location. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I feel like I was barely there for scene 1. I think I left during scene 1, right?
You did
for like a little bit. But I came back and everyone was all like, oh my God, we were gone for 2 hours. I was like, guys, I was only gone for 2 hours. What's going on?
I think you guys are forgetting about one specific factor that we had a lot of trouble having talent for that scene. I don't know if you remember that.
Did we have trouble having talent?
Yeah.
How so?
I don't know if you know, but the person that ended up playing one of the characters was not supposed to be that person.
Yes. Well, but the person who played that particular character, were we supposed to have someone for previously? And the person probably didn't show up or something?
It's not that they didn't
let's
show up.
Let's leave it at that. It was just it was difficult. We had to improvise.
Yeah. We had to work on.
But Angel came in clutch that day.
Not Angel, Raul.
No. Angel with the.
Oh, the mask. But Raul came in clutch too.
That was my mask.
Raul came in and he played the character and he did very, very well. So rank it based on.
It was simple to film, but it definitely needs, like, the movie needs this opening scene to kind of like understand,
set the tone,
set it. Yeah. So I would put it in A tier personally.
I would personally put it in B tier.
I think my opinion would be B as well. Just because of everything that.
Because there are better scenes after that.
It's meant to set the tone.
But it's needed. It's not.
It's very needed.
Without that, you don't really have enough context to understand the rest.
It gives the whole film background details on what basically is going to happen afterwards. It sets us up for success. But I'd say if it's just that reason alone, I would put it in S tier. But
overall,
when we consider other stuff such as just some of the issues that we had on shooting it for that particular day, even though in the end it still came out fantastic. That's a good crew takes whatever they have and turns it into magic.
Bum, 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 bum.
So crew, I would rank S tier. But you know what? How about we cut it in half and we take it and put it in A tier? All right.
Fine. Okay.
All right. Scene 1.
Go to
A tier.
Get out
Told
of here.
you.
You're fired.
I've been right twice.
Scene 2.
Oh, I'm biased.
What scene is that? Oh,
It's the
I
one-
love that scene.
I love that
I love
scene.
it.
Yeah. Scene 2, I believe, is
Baros.
Baros. Cassandra is in her room. She's hyper focused on her arts. It comes in, it's very dark tone. And she's having a conversation with her mother that is a little bit contentious. How, in terms of how we shot that, what are your opinions? What grading would you give that?
Well, I like the scene a lot, mainly because it's obviously fully in Tagalog.
It is fully in Tagalog.
So I love like translating it. I don't know. I felt really in touch with my culture just being in that scene. And then our actor for Mrs. Baros, she like really embodied like
She
the
did.
Filipino mom.
She
Like
did.
I was scared when we would do a run of the whole scene. I'll be like, oh, she means business.
Yeah.
But then the cameras would cut, and then she's all like laughy, smiles, and giggles, and I'm like, oh my god, like. But yeah, I really like that scene a lot. If it was me personally, I would put it in S. But I feel like that's also bias.
I mean, you know what? Even though I don't speak Tagalog, I feel like our cultures are very similar. I probably didn't understand what the mom was saying, but I really, like, I know what she meant, you know, like what the message was. And I also really love the lighting that we had.
The lighting was really good.
I love the fact that I actually got to film. Like, I operated a camera for certain parts of this scene.
Yes.
And I actually really like getting hands-on camera, even though I don't get to do that as often. I love it. And I just think it came out really good. For that reason, I would put it in S tier.
Well, it was a dud. No, I'm joking. It was probably one of my most favorite scenes, mostly because of the acting. Both Cassandra and the woman that we had play Miss Baros. She's a talented actress. Virginia. Regina. I was like Virginia.
Hopefully I'm not wrong. No, it is Regina. Yeah.
Regina. Okay. Don't tell her I forgot her name.
I'm gonna send her the link right now.
Nobody showed her this podcast.
I remembered it.
But I don't speak Tagalog. I'm surprised I remembered how to pronounce that, Tagalog. But as they were conversating and talking to each other, you could feel the emotions. It's one of those scenes that when you watch it, you literally do not have to understand what they're saying, because what they're saying and the emotions that come out of it, you basically understand what they're saying. So for that reason, also the lighting, location was really good that we got the last second. Once again, crew was fantastic. They made the best use of what they had and turned it into magic. I would place that in S tier. So we're all in agreement? S tier?
Yes, S tier.
Sure.
Totally not biased at all.
Totally not biased.
Totally not biased.
Scene 3. This scene
Is the art gallery scene?
is the art gallery scene. This was actually the first scene we shot for the movie. And I will admit, we had a little bit of trouble here. Because, especially when it comes to lighting, the space was a little smaller. And we were getting a bunch of shadows. And if you know anything about cinematography and filmmaking, the worst thing you can have is shadows. But the acting within the scene was pretty good. I really liked it. And it takes us back in time to what do you call it? It's a
Flashback?
There we go. That's the word. Flashback. That's also foreshadowing. What are your opinions about scene 3?
It was a hectic day for sure.
Yeah.
It was everything was all over the place. But again, it was our first day.
Yeah.
I feel like if we could go back in time, I would have
I'll just redo the whole scene.
not redo it, but maybe like not schedule the first scene to be, having to do company moving all this stuff. But again,
That's the thing, though.
but again,
It was also
that's the day we had
supposed to be.
available, and it's not. You don't get to like really sometimes plan it out the way you want to. Like you sometimes have to adjust to what needs to be done, right? So the only day we could get the location was
right
that day.
I think we also forget that day is when they had a bunch of ice raids in Los Angeles. I think that's pretty important.
Yep.
So I think it had us all a little bit on edge as
Yeah.
well, because we were near.
We were supposed to be filming another scene that day.
Yeah.
And we canceled the second part of the shoot because of the rates as well.
Yeah. So based on that and the fact that it was our first day, and the first day is when we were pretty good all the days, but I would say our worst was probably the first day. But after that, we were on it. So I would say
I would low-key put it in C, just because of how hectic it was. Like, I think overall, like, look-wise, it was good.
Yeah.
But just how hectic and crazy that first day was. Like, I feel like that was, like, a tough day to start on. Because I remember, at least for me personally, like, after filming that day, I was like, I'm ready to quit. Like, I was ready to tell Carmona, I think I'm done. Like, I was, like, ranting to Joseph and Kristen. I'm ready to, like, I'm ready to just give up.
Hey.
But then, like, we did day 2 and everything was great.
oh yeah, it's tough because I don't want to put anything in C.
But C doesn't mean it's bad.
It doesn't mean it's bad.
It's just, it's passing. It's passing.
But no, I probably would agree. Because when I asked myself if I had a choice to reshoot scene 1, would I, to get it to, even though it's good now, I think my perfectionism is taking over. I would say yes. And it does add to the story. So that being said, I put it in B.
Type.
What about you? Well, it has to be a 2-1 decision. So, Gael, you're breaking the tie here.
I don't know. It's putting me on the spot here. I feel like it's one of those scenes that if I could, I would reshoot. And just for that, I would put it in C.
Okay. Scene 3 goes into C. Moving on. But you're definitely going to enjoy that scene, though.
It's still a good scene.
Yes.
It's just, I think filming
Planning
it was
was-
like, yeah, I think Joseph and I underestimated scene 3 for sure.
Scene 4. Scene 4 is when Cassandra and Daniel are walking through the hallway, having a conversation. I don't want to give too much away about it, so I'm not going to dive too deep into it. But it's the first time we see them both on. Well, no, it's the second time we're seeing Cassandra on, but it's the first time we get introduced to Daniel. And Daniel makes a huge impact in this particular scene as they're walking through the hallway on their way to class. I'm gonna get your guys' opinions first on how would you rank this particular scene.
I like the scene a lot. It's very funny. I think like in the moment when we were filming it, I didn't realize how like funny and comedic it was. But then when Illy would show us like the cuts in class,
Right.
I would just like start dying laughing. Like I think that's the scene where we quote it the most.
The most, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's actually one of the scenes that I enjoy the most. It was simple to shoot.
It was a very simple scene to shoot.
Yeah, the lighting was good. I mean, actually, it was like half.
What?
What happened?
Oh yeah,
you were in the scene.
yeah, I do.
Oh, that's right. You were in the background.
I forgot about that. I was actually like, I told Deji, please let me be.
No, you
I
were
wanna-
begging me. You're
I
like,
want
please.
to. Oh, it was
Yeah.
I wanted to be part of it. I was like, this is my chance. You know,
There's a
it's my
chance to be in the scene.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, that was like 2 seconds of me just walking in the background, right? But filming wise, I think it was pretty good. It was funny. I like the use of the lights. The use of the lights, the use of the close-ups. I think it's a really good scene. It's simple, but it gives you enough context to understand the story behind everything.
And also, once again, I think the important part of it is that it introduces you to Daniel. That's where he makes his introduction. And what I like about the scenes, because there are some scenes where they'll introduce a character, but you might sort of have an idea what this character might add to the story, or what this personality of this character might be, but you might still be a little confused. In this particular scene, you immediately know what type of personality Daniel has.
I think A tier.
What's that?
I think A.
Yeah, I agree. Either
You know what's crazy? I do agree with y'all. Because while I really enjoy the scene, I still feel like we have much better scenes.
It's a pretty good scene.
Unanimous. It goes into A tier. Scene 5 is when scene 5 is scene 5 our longest scene or second long? I think it's the longest one.
No, this is the longest
Yeah,
scene.
scene 5 is the longest scene. Scene 5 took us a whole day to shoot.
Took us, yeah.
Shooting it was, I like it because of the coverage. We had immense coverage, and if you don't know what that means, that just means getting a lot of shots, different angles, making sure everything makes sense, et cetera, et cetera. And we got so much coverage that you could form like 3 different scene 5s based off of the angles that we shot at. The lighting, to tell you the truth, I really love the lighting. It's probably, to me, I think it's the most beautiful scene that we shot, because we were so intricate about the lighting with scene 5. There were a couple of hiccups that showed up, in frame.
The boom mic.
that for some reason nobody caught, but we were able to edit that out in post. But I don't know, I still want to put it in S tier, to tell you the truth, because I personally think the cinematic look of it is our best scene. What are your opinions?
Lighting is, I think it's really good. Lighting is, we try to use them, like make the most out of the little that we had. And honestly, I think that's where I needed to think the most. Because you have an overhead and you have like a general plan, but that mostly works for your master shot.
Yeah.
And then whenever you have to get into other types of shots, you need to modify.
You do.
And you need to, I feel like you need to have a very good understanding of lighting to do it successfully and on the spot. So for that reason, I think I would put it in S tier.
One thing what you guys consider as well is location of that particular scene, because we have to remember the movie itself is about a college student who loves ceramics, and the place that we shot in looks like a art room through and through. Looks like a ceramic room.
Well, because it is.
Exactly.
Because it is.
That's why I'm saying the location was amazing. What's your opinion?
No, I agree with you guys. I really liked the lighting. I think, it just took so long, but it is a really big scene.
It is.
So yeah, I personally would have put it in A, just because it just took so long. I think I underestimated how long that scene would be. So I remember the amount of times hearing cast be like, "Are we gonna go home yet? I want to go." I don't know. That's still etched in my brain, and
But all good things take time.
Yes, all good things to do take time. But yeah, I think that as first AD, that really stressed me out.
Yeah.
Cause hearing people complain about time, I'm I know, guys. I'm letting Deji know. Don't worry.
And that's why it's our most beautiful scene.
Yep.
Because sometimes I don't listen to my first AD and I would get things done. So it's going in S tier. Scene 5. We can't wait for you guys to see that scene, by the way. It's absolutely beautiful. Scene 6 is when Daniel and Cassandra have a little hiccup outside the classroom. I'm not, they happen to be a little mad at each other. We won't get into the full conversational details, but they weren't having a good time. For me, I loved the emotion during the argument. I think some of their best acting for both of them really show through that scene, because they're both now at a point they don't agree. It highlights the tension that we experience through different relationships within ITK. Lighting was okay. I think we used mainly natural lighting for that, if I'm correct.
Yeah, the only artificial lighting we had was backlights.
Yeah. We used the wall as as a revealing shot. So we used the wall as a revealing shot, gave it a bit of a more dynamic look. So I like the framing we did there. I don't know. What are your thoughts about?
I think it's a pretty straightforward scene, basic coverage. You're somewhat of a master shot, over the shoulder, close-ups. Yeah. Relatively simple, quick to film.
It was relatively simple. Yes.
So I feel like on our part as crew, we just pretty much set everything up and let them do their thing.
That's true.
And because they actually really nailed their acting, I feel like we were all really, because I don't know if you remember this, but we had to. Most of the crew had to be on off camera, but pretty much in front of the
camera
actors.
At the same time. Here's an Easter egg,
because we needed to
the echo.
Yeah, we needed
hallway.
to kind of create some sound dampening. Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you.
Sound dampening. And we were just in front of them as they were yelling to each other, and everybody was looking at each other. We're like, this feels real. It feels like they're actually having an argument.
Yeah.
And I mean, their acting it's great. I think I would put it in A. The only reason why I wouldn't put it in S tier is because cinematographically speaking, it's a very simple scene. But acting wise, it does deserve an S tier.
Yes. To Gael's point, and here's the Easter egg. As you watch, or eventually get to watch ITK, when we do the revealing shot, I want you to pay attention because it looks like there's nobody in there but those two characters, right? And you won't be able to see the crew, but that wall hides about 6 people.
Yeah, that's
trying to sound dampen the scene.
Just yelling at like everyone, hey, everyone against the wall. And then like when Carmona stopped by and was like, you could just put like the blankets against the wall. I was like, no, I want bodies. Against the wall.
We don't have much
bodies. One drink it.
No, I agree with Gael too. Mm-hmm. I don't know. When it comes to that scene, I just think of like all the funny moments, to be honest, because there are also moments when Alejah like messed up. Like it would be like her mid yelling, and she'd be like, the blah, 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 and then we'd all like die laughing. Like it's super serious, and she would like mess up a line, and then we'd just all be dying. But yeah, I agree though. I think it would be in like A tier for sure, because just the acting was just so spot on, and like we could all feel like, oh shoot, they're like really arguing with each other,
right?
Like we were scared they're about to actually tussle.
I would agree with Gael that the acting definitely deserves S tier, but because of the simplicity of it, which the scene needed, it didn't need anything crazy, it didn't need anything super special, because it didn't require anything special. I would put it in A tier. All right.
Yes.
So we all agree there. See, you guys we're getting either S tier or A tier when it comes to these scenes. That means you're gonna watch a very, very special film. We're moving on to scene 7. Scene 7. I got particular opinions about this one.
Wait, what was scene 7 again?
Scene 7 is when a particular person who, how do I say this, is in a room, and this particular person is menacing, and we find out that this mysterious figure has a vendetta against our main characters, and has a vendetta against people in general. We never seen this mysterious person's face, but we do see them questioning the world around them. What would you rank scene 7?
Well, it's like I like the light, the movements of the camera.
That's my first opinion.
That's just incredible. I think it looks fantastic. Lighting was great. We actually used a little LED light to like recreate the
as if a TV was on.
So you can see like the flickering of the TV. But that's actually a LED. I was hiding behind the wall, like just winning with the knob. I like the close-ups. I like how we had to like mark things on the table because it's very detailed, right?
It's a very detailed scene. You're right.
It's short. It's not long. It's not longer than 15 seconds, maybe.
Sorry.
It's not longer than 15 seconds, but in those 15 seconds you can feel the tension, and you can. Now I don't know, is it S tier, the serving? I don't know.
I would feel like it would be B tier, because
really.
Actually, no, but the cinematography is so good.
Well, no, don't. I don't want to influence. I'm going to give you my opinion. But whatever you feel.
I forgot about the cinematography. Deji, wait.
Remember the dolly?
Yeah, that dolly was really good.
The close-ups.
Yeah, those are really good.
It's hard. The practical lighting is beautiful too in that scene. I don't think it's S tier simply because it's super short.
Yeah.
But I would definitely say it's A tier.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Because the cinematography is really good. I felt like being behind the camera, we would all look at each other like, oh my God, did you guys see that?
Hey.
We did that. Like, what?
Look, you guys say A tier, probably going to be A tier because, you've outruled me. But I personally believe it's S tier. Just because just because number one, the camera motions, it provides such a dynamic shot as you move towards the mysterious figure. And not only that, as you move in, once again, the cinematography of how we lighted it, and just to give it that contrast that a mysterious scene needs. And while it is short, it makes a huge impact in the length. I think the length of it, because it's so short, you get introduced to this person and then we're out. You're like, this person is there. We don't quite know who this person is, or at least we might sense who it might be. But then that curiosity festers in people's minds as we move on. And then the crew being able to do what we did and use our brains and creativity to provide that flicker without having something that actually flickers to mimic the TV was absolutely brilliant. And the close-up shots, like extreme close-up shots, not just close-up, extreme close-up shots.
In a tight space.
In a very tight space.
And
still maintaining that lighting.
Yeah, I remember we had to take out the battery pack.
We did.
Because the thing about lenses is that they have to have a minimum distance between the sensor of the camera and the subject that's being recorded or like filmed, because it has to have minimum range to be sharp in focus.
Yeah.
And it was, I'm not kidding, it was about 3 inches that we needed to be in that sharp.
Pause. Anyways, go ahead.
To be in that sharp
with children.
focus that we needed. So the thing we decided to do was take out the battery pack, move the camera back, and we got it.
Yeah, and that creativity was, I mean, when you talk about the lighting, the creativity used on the scene, the extreme close-up shots that we got to emphasize the emotions coming, the tonality coming out of that scene. Like, it reminded me, I think we did such an excellent job with tonality that it mimics a lot of great movies out there. I would personally put it in an S tier. Have I created a good argument? Do you guys want to move on to S tier, or you want to keep it at A tier?
I say A tier. I'm sorry, Deji.
Hey, that's fine.
You know what the worst part is? Like, I should put it in S tier because it's basically like what we created, but
well, what you?
I don't know.
You are the deciding factor, sir.
My goodness. What other great scenes do we have?
What?
Personally, I feel like scene 12 is also like, it's not exactly, but like there is like a shot that is kind of similar. I think in scene 7, not really, but like it gave the same vibe.
You know what? Let's keep it in A because we have to like give the S tiers
to the very special
place to shine. This is very special.
Yeah.
It is.
But you want to make S tier for like the very special.
I mean, A tier is already like, it's great. It's super good.
All right, we're keeping it in A tier. Scene 8. It involves Cassandra and Professor Clayton. There's nothing here to remind me what scene 8 is.
Oh, the one.
Do we remember what scene 8 is?
Yes, is scene 8 the one where Cassandra goes?
Oh, and apologizes. Gotcha.
It's like the very first scene we shot day 2. I think. Yeah.
I remember what it is. It is a scene between Cassandra and Professor Clayton. Things are very apologetic. The professor comes off a little weird. I won't use any stronger words than that because I want you to watch it. And it is a defining moment between those two because they both have an intimate moment with each other. And this is because the other scene where they're in the same scene together, they're in a classroom, they're with a bunch of students. This one just involves both of them. What would you rate scene 8?
Okay, I would put it in B because like I think it's very like not basic, but like compared to like the other scenes in tier A, it's just like pretty simple, but it's still really good. I think the only thing that stands out to me is like the very like creepy, like not creepy, but like
it's pretty creepy.
The weird moments between Cassandra and Professor Clayton, but those happen throughout.
Yes.
The different. So I feel like for that reason I'd also put it in B.
But I personally think the angles that we felt simple, because we use a bunch of high angle and low angles in that scene as well.
Yep.
And there's a high angle scene that focuses on Cassandra that I really enjoyed, because it shows her super nervous and kind of scared at the same time, which brings out her personality, which we're aware of, but it really focuses in on her. Also, just like scene 5, I think the cinematography for that one was incredible as well. A little bit more simple than scene 5, but still great in its own right. For that, I would put it in I put it A tier.
Yeah, I think I agree with Deji on this one. I like the color palette, the lighting, the angles that we chose to film this with. It definitely looks very professional, in my opinion.
It does look very professional.
It's not. I don't think it's S tier, but I do think it's A tier. I might be biased, just the lighting plans I put together.
You are extremely biased.
So that scene is going into A tier. All right, y'all. We got a few scenes left. We're almost done with this game. I hope you guys are not tired of us yet. We're tossing tips and facts at you about cinematography, about creativity. We hope you take something from this. Scene 9 with Professor Clayton and Daniel.
No, that's
Nope. That's incorrect.
Scene 9 is the sculpture garden.
Yes.
Scene. The one, the one with the sprinklers. Yeah.
Yes.
I love that one.
The one where we almost ruined equipment.
We almost got in trouble.
Not just that. I mean, it took us a long time to get this one down.
It did. This shot was difficult.
Probably 17 takes, about 13.
Yeah.
13.
Deji was like, we're only going to do one. Don't worry, guys. We ended up 13 takes.
Hey. Sometimes you misjudge. What can I say?
And you know what? I feel like the fact that it took us a long time to do, and then we did it after the sprinklers went off.
Yeah.
That gave it so much more appeal visually. And again, I actually got to use the camera.
Yeah.
Which I loved. And for that reason, I would give it an S tier. Actually, you know what? No. A, simply because it took us a long time.
Yeah.
But it looks great. And it's one continuous take.
Okay, cool. I would put it as an A tier just because of how we accomplished it. What about you?
I agree with you. A tier for sure.
All right, we'll put it in A tier. All right, guys, we're going to move through this. Guess what? We have a special treat for you. We got a lightning round. We have about
3 minutes.
3 minutes, about 4 scenes left. I want to know real quick.
3.
Cool. Scene 10, cart. What do you rate it?
It's the cart scene.
Scene 10 is the cart scene where they go out into the... Oh, no. Scene 10 is when they go... Cassandra goes into Professor Clayton.
I would actually put it in B.
I would agree.
Yeah. I would also agree for B tier.
Yes.
Moving on. Scene 11.
Scene 11 is the cart scene.
The cart in the parking lot with the blood.
Yeah.
Outside at night. I tell you the truth, I put it in S.
Me too.
It's late at night.
Yeah. We worked hard on that
We worked hard on that scene.
And the lighting is really nice.
And the lighting is really nice.
Nice blue tint to it. It's nice. I like it.
Real horror vibes. S tier. Scene 12. That is where we come to our climax, I believe. I'll put it in S tier.
I also put it in S tier.
There's a nice little fighting scene that we have. What'd you put it?
In D tier.
In D. Oof.
You're rude.
Nah, S tier for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fantastic.
It's an action scene, a lot of tension. I think it's really nice, especially when she goes into the place and finds everything. All this.
Yes.
Yes, the lighting, the art direction, everything.
All right. Scene 13 is where there's a van. We won't get that away, but there's a van.
Yeah.
Personally,
Well, we don't have scene 13 up there because technically we didn't shoot it.
yes, it's special because we actually didn't shoot it.
It's
we
all animated.
animated it, but that's the special thing that you're going to find out. I would put that in A tier because of the animation. You might not have seen it yet, so I don't know.
think so.
I agree.
Yeah, so we'll put it in A tier. So with that being right, I want you guys to take a photo of this. This is how we named all the tiers. When you watch the film, make sure you take note of this just to see all the scenes that you should be expecting and how great. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Eventually, you'll find out. Thank you for joining us. My name is Deji Emmanuel. That is Gael. That is Rocel. Once again, follow us at Inside the Kiln Movie. That's KILN Movie. I'm Deji Emmanuel, and we'll see you next time. Yay!